Carestia, followed by Bill Corson and Diane Van Paris.
Hi, Mark Carestia. Who is this for? Is this for my kids' education? No, this is not for my kids' education. This does nothing but waste time and resources. Is this for the religious people? No. Right now, they can come up here and pray for 3 minutes if they want. Who this is for the guy who came up here on August 8th and asked for an invocation. Now, what does he and his group have to gain from an invocation? Well, why don't we take a look at his opinions on our public school system? This year, in an interview he gave titled, "Why Parents Must Exit Public Schools," he said, "Our school system is irreparably broken. They are not fixable. We need to help moms and dads, particularly Christian moms and dads. Our schools are Marxist." And my favorite, "The Hope Scholarship begins to break the bank of funding education." Does that sound like somebody who wants to see our public school system thrive? No. This group and many like it only want to see our public schools fail. They want those juicy public tax dollars in the hands of private schools. If they wanted to see our schools succeed, I'd imagine they'd stand here and talk about how lifting the cap on school vouchers costs the state an additional $1.1 billion. $1.1 billion of welfare for the wealthy. That's the kind of socialism that they like. I'd imagine they'd stand here and tell you that $1.1 billion would better be spent giving a raise to the 163,000 teachers of this state to the tune of $7,000 a year. But they're not here standing saying that. They're here asking for invocations. They're asking to put their God in schools. They're standing here calling our teachers groomers and Marxists. They're standing here saying our teachers are indoctrinating the kids with the gay agenda. They're standing here spouting nonsense about 5G and how the UN and the WHO are trying to undo our sovereignty as a nation. Is this who you're going to agree with? Are these the people you're going to let tell you how to better educate my kids? Vote no on the invocation. Do not give in to this childlike temper tantrum. Because as parents, we know if you give in to a temper tantrum, the next one will be worse.